Welcome to Back in the Dave, and I'm your host, David Knight, for yet another episode. This is really special, but first, this song, The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face, by Lena Horne and Harry Belafonte. Check it out. Such a beautiful song, isn't it? I love it. And believe it or not, that's the first time I ever heard that version of the song. As many of you know, that song was recorded initially by Roberta Flack, I believe in 1972. But before I go there, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's had a really great past, 2 weeks now? This is the 15th of March, and I am back, I am here, and I'm really, really happy for this episode. Actually, I need to tell you guys, this is the first episode that I actually videotaped part of it. So if you really want to see what I do a little bit behind the scenes, go to the Facebook page, Back in the Day podcast, and there's going to be like a little video clip. And those who are watching it right now, you know it's a clip, so it's going to be off pretty daggone soon as I look in the camera and tell you that. But I thought to kind of give you guys a little window into the behind the scenes of Back in the Day and how I do it. And it's not much to it. I got my headphones on, I got my microphone and my pop filter here, and now the camcorder over there. In the studio and just kind of doing it. But I want to bring you guys into the back end of it to check it out. And so if you go to Facebook, Back in the Day podcast. If you haven't liked the page already, go there and like it, and you can see this clip of this first episode that I'm actually videotaping a segment of. So go there and check it out. It's kind of cool. We're in a new show here. We got some things going. What I like is that this show was an idea that I got actually from Facebook. I posted about a week or two ago that it was Harry Belafonte's 93rd birthday. 93, can you believe it? He was born in 1927, all right? So he's 93 years old. And I just happened to see that, I really wasn't a big Harry Belafonte fan a good part of my life, especially when I was a kid back in those days. Drove me nuts. I thought it was just boring adult music as always. But over the years, obviously, you get older, you mature a little bit, and so now I'm a Harry Belafonte fan. Actually, the music that my mom used to play, because she was the one that played all the Harry Belafonte music, all the calypso stuff when I was growing up as a kid. Her being from the Caribbean, or not so much her, she was from the Bronx, but her mom and her aunts and uncles and all of those folks, they were all from the Caribbean, so she grew up with like calypso music, and I heard that in the house growing up back in those days as well. And Harry Belafonte was one of the main artists that she played all the time. And so this episode, I am dedicating to Harry Belafonte. Happy birthday, man. 93 years old. And there's so much to talk about with him, I don't know where to start. What I will start, though, let's go back for a minute, because that song that I played, The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face, was originally done by Roberta Flack. Losing my mind here, I think because the video camera's on, I'm kind of like shying out a little bit. I don't know, but we'll see. But it was really done by Roberta Flack, I believe, in 1972. And again, I was exposed to this song from my mom. And she went out, and she was the one that bought all the modern contemporary music back in those days, more so than my dad did. But the first time ever I saw your face, let's play a little portion of that, a little bit of the Roberta Flack version of it, all right? So here we go. All right, so that was Roberta Flack, 1972, The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face. When I was a kid, I thought that was like the longest song in the world. It just like on the radio, it never friggin' ended. it never ended as far as I was concerned. It just kept going and going and going. Looking at the whole song now, it's only about 4 minutes and 2 seconds. 4 minutes and 2 freaking seconds. Not very long by, I won't even say today's standards, because a few years after, like around 1976, 77, remember disco? Like songs ran for like 15 minutes straight, but they seemed to only be for about a couple of seconds because it was so fast, they went so daggone fast. But the first time ever I saw your face, I did not like that song very much back then. I loved her second release, Killing Me Softly with His Song. That I loved then, I love now. But this one, not so much, because one, I was young and dumb, and it was a long daggone song. But the other side was it was boring to me. But when I listen to that song now, and I listen to the acoustic stand-up bass and that big grand piano and the cello and just the strings and all, I mean, what a beautiful song, what an awesome recording. And her vocals on that song was, and I think, wait a minute, I'm jumping around here, but I think I'm not 100% sure. I went to check it out. I went to check it out online, and I googled it, but nothing came up surprisingly. But I think Quincy Jones produced that version of it, but I really don't remember. I'm gonna find out if any of you guys know who produced, excuse me, the original version of The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face. Let me know. I think I remember seeing Quincy Jones' name on the back of the album as the producer for it, but I don't know and I don't remember. All right, so, but that was the original one versus the one that Harry Belafonte did with Lena Horne. I like both versions at this point. Can you believe it? It's like I like both. They both just sound really awesome, and I never thought about doing it as a duet, but it's such a great song to do as a duet. The First Time I Saw Your Face, a woman singing that to her man, and The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face, a man singing that to a woman. What a beautiful ballad and what a beautiful duet it came out to be. So I want to move forward. Now, there's a few things I want to talk about before I get into the core of the show, Mr. Harry Belafonte, and a little bit about his life and obviously his damn awesome music. All right. But before then, let's check out a sponsor.